Good evening. Airstrikes and ground forces aren't the only way to fight the war on ISIS.
Today, Twitter announced it suspended 235,000 accounts for promoting terrorism over the past 6 months. That brings the total number of frozen users to at least 360,000 since last year. WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle asked the FBI why this online battle is so important to the Twin Cities. Jennifer?
Yeah, this announcement is especially significant here, where a number of terror suspects arrested have used Twitter to communicate with extremists abroad. Twitter says it's committed to suspending accounts for violating the company's prohibition on violent threats and the promotion of terrorism.
It is a fairly significant effort when corporate entities make these types of decisions.
Kyle Loven with the FBI says while the agency defends the First Amendment, this type of corporate action aids law enforcement. WCCO's Esme Murphy monitored a number of Twitter accounts with ties to terror. Some, including those of Minnesotans, are now suspended.
It helps to quell or it helps to quash the messaging. Social media, especially when it comes to encrypted social media, is very difficult for law enforcement.
Here in the Twin Cities, terror recruitment is active.
The FBI continues to labor with the impression that we are still having our young people recruited and trying to get them to travel overseas on behalf of terrorist organizations.
During the terror trial of 3 Somali American men last spring, an FBI agent testified that another Minnesotan used his Twitter account to encourage others to travel overseas and fight with him for ISIS. Abdi Noor is believed to have died in Syria. Another local man was arrested after using Twitter to threaten federal agents last year.
It's the hope that this type of effort will prevent these types of communications, or at least make it more difficult for some of these actors to communicate with each other.
Now, Loven says if Twitter is taken out of the equation, recruiters will find another way. Locally, we've seen Twitter accounts suspended or deactivated. Then users open new accounts under different names. Today's move by Twitter doesn't mean the end to online recruitment, but this should disrupt it, Amelia.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.